applies full afterburner for the afterburner climb. Now he will pull away to your air show right. Have your cameras ready once again as he comes back in and demonstrates for you the high-speed capabilities of the T-38 Talon in the level flight attitude and quite low to the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, at more than 500 knots from your air show right, Cujo, the T-38, and the high-speed flap pass. He will have lowered the landing gear and the flaps. You'll see the nose pitch up ever so slightly as he performs the dirty pass. Airspeed will be back down around 170 knots, right around a little over 200 miles per hour now. And for this aircraft down at the slow operating speed range of the T-38. From your left, ladies and gentlemen, the dirty pass. Gentlemen, Cujo and the brake to landing. From your air show left now, Cujo. Just a few feet above the runway as he gracefully touches down following his outstanding solo airshow performance here today. One of the only civilian-operated T-38 Talons, ladies and gentlemen, David, call sign Cujo Macaluso. And again, capable, because of its tanker conversion, of carrying up to 10,000 gallons of water and retardant. 10 Tanker, the company that operates this aircraft, operates 4 of these, but 10 DC-10s to this point have been converted in this aerial drop configuration. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to get set up to land, so how about a round of applause for 10 Tanker and her crew today, demonstrating for you the professionalism in fire tanker fighting. Now, they made it look easy. I myself have no idea what it's like to be an aerial attack pilot, but I do know people who do fly air attack. It's not easy. In fact,
to fly, very easy to fly. Of course, got a seat next to it, so 737 stage, if you want to take a look at it. We are ready for a couple of rolls, Rob. And this airplane is all aluminum, so it's titanium landing gear, but aluminum frame.
Like many of us who have a passion for flying, Greg got his first airplane flight at the age of 7 years old with a family friend who owned a Cessna 172. So on his opening pass here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from your right and over your right shoulder, have your cameras ready as Greg Collier brings the Ace Maker in for the first of his passes here today, the Ace Maker Photo Pass. Vintage jet. Greg brings the Ace Maker in from directly behind you, and as he crosses the airshow center stage, pulls the nose of the jet out and performs a series of rolls as he's climbing directly into the beautiful blue sky over the San Bernardino International Airport. Over the top now, he's inverted and pulling 180 degrees from the bottom to complete the split S maneuver. In 1943, the chief of the Army Air Corps Staff, General Hap Arnold, came to the Lockheed Aircraft Company, among other companies, with a prospect for a jet aircraft design. Now, in 1939, the Germans and the British had built and flown the first jet aircraft in history. Knowing this, an aircraft in our United States Air Force inventory. It became known as the P-80. It was the single-seat version of the jet that you're watching fly right now. The P-80 first saw action in Korea from 1980, flew in 1944, but it was too late to see action during the Second World War and eventually found its way into the Korean theater of operation. Realizing the need for a training aircraft to complement the P-80, the engineers came up with this aircraft, the T-33, by inserting a couple of fuselage plugs, increasing the length of the fuselage and also decreasing the fuel capacity, but assisting in the fuel by adding wing tanks to the tips of the wings. The P-80 jet fighter was equipped with 650 caliber machine. Greg Collier, the T-33 performing for you. Turning the aircraft around, and he'll re-enter the airshow center stage from your left, and this time demonstrate for you the rolling capabilities of the T-33 as he performs 2 consecutive aileron rolls. Again, one of the 4 basic aerobatic maneuvers, but in this configuration, the type of maneuver taught to aviation cadets in their flight training syllabus for jet aircraft. From the left, ladies and gentlemen, the Ace Maker slow aileron roll. Many of the T-33s that still survive today are products of the Canada Corporation, as Greg is demonstrating for you right now in the Ace Maker, a maneuver called the Lazy 8. There are very slight, if any, real differences between the 2 aircraft, one being the fact that the American version built by Lockheed is powered by an Allison jet engine, producing 5,600 pounds of thrust, and the Canadian version, the Canadair, is powered by a Rolls-Royce Nene 10. Following their retirement from the U.S. military inventory, they continue to fly into the new millennium in many third world countries. From air show right, once again, Greg demonstrates the rolling capability, this time performing 2 consecutive aileron rolls. Greg pitches the nose up, this time rolling 1/2 to the inverted and holding it there momentarily to show you the capabilities of the T-33 in inverted flight. The T-33 is not a supersonic aircraft. It approaches that speed, but right around the range of around 550 miles per hour. Coincidentally, what makes that interesting is many of you who are familiar with the National Championship air races in Reno, the dirty pass where he has lowered the landing gear and the flaps. But you'll notice as Greg flies by in the T-33, there's one feature that was development. It was a development of the T-33 and has led to other aircraft, and that is the speed brake. So in between the main landing gear, the 2 landing gear underneath each of the wings, you'll see a speed brake, a big flat panel that is deployed, and that helps to slow the aircraft down from its more than 550 mile an hour max speed to a landing speed of right around 150 miles per hour. Maneuver. Some of the aerobatic performers, like Kirby flying the Edge 540, will experience G-forces approaching sometimes 7 and 8, but they're spike loadings. They're on real quick and then they're off again. This is the reason why many military pilots wear a pressure suit or these air-filled bladders that wrap around their thighs and their calves, and in high G turns, the bladders pump up with air and force the blood into the upper body of the pilot to enable them not to black out during these sustained high G turns. Lightly bring the nose up to carry his energy across the air show center stage. Watch for the nose to come up, and then he goes into the roll, and we see there's 1, hesitation 2, we're going to stop again at 3, and he completes the 4-point hesitation roll. In front, along the already purchased his second T-33. He has 2 of these aircraft, one which he bases in Texas for his Midwest and East Coast airshow performances, and this particular aircraft which is based in Marysville in Northern California. But Greg was featured on Airplane Repo, and what was funny about that is it's reality TV, so you can't believe all of it. He wound up getting so many phone calls from friends and airshow fans with items of memorabilia, proceeds of which will go to support the needs of families who have lost a young loved one. We encourage you to stop by, take a look at what they have to offer with their memorabilia, and even if there isn't something there that appeals to you, make a donation, help out. Hopefully, no one will ever have to.
San Bernardino Airfest. I am A-10 Demo Team NCOIC Technical Sergeant Hale Bradley from Yuba City, California. Joining me is our Safety Officer and Combat Ready Fighter Pilot, Lieutenant Colonel Dylan Thorpe from Woodland Park, Colorado. As a member of the Air Combat's Command 355th Fighter Wing, located at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona. It is my distinct pleasure to describe for you a capability demonstration by the world's most heavily armed and armored close air support aircraft, the rugged and dependable A-10 Thunderbolt II. Our mission is to provide close air support needed for our Army, Marine, and all other Allied ground forces, so they can operate anywhere, anytime. Since 9/11, the United States Air Force has provided over 900,000 air missions in support of today's joint fight. The A-10 demonstration pilot is Captain Cody Shidwell from Mineral Wells, Texas. Captain Wilton enlisted in the Air Force in 2001 as an airborne linguist. Since commissioning in 2009, Captain Wilton has become a veteran instructor pilot with more than 1,300 hours in the A-10, including 87 combat missions, supporting coalition ground forces in the skies of Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Launching Captain Wilton is our expert maintenance team, led by our lead dedicated troop Staff Sergeant Andre Gonzalez from Denver, Colorado. Assisting him today was Senior Airman Joshua Dippin from Moore, Oklahoma. The Watch now as Captain Wilton pulls the A-10 straight into the vertical, demonstrating the Warthog's power and maneuverability in all attitudes of flight. Captain Wilton is now repositioning the A-10 for a pass down the show line. We'll perform a double aileron roll at show set. During this maneuver, we will demonstrate the Hawk's rapid roll capability by rolling his 35,000-pound aircraft at 200 degrees per second. And now from the left, Captain Wilton displaying the Warthog's rolling maneuverability. Classic aerobatic maneuver, the Cuban. It's the A-10's remarkable maneuverability that enables it to perform close air support mission, twisting and turning low over the battlefield. The Warthog can deliver devastating firepower, destroying targets in close proximity to friendly ground forces. The A-10's arsenal includes GPS, laser-guided, and general-purpose bombs, Maverick missiles, rockets, 30mm bullets, and 89 air-to-air missiles. All these weapons have been used to attack enemy forces in Iraq, Bosnia, Kosovo, Afghanistan, and Syria. The A-10's two TF-34 turbofan engines add more than just power to its performance. They're much quieter than comparable engines. This makes the airplane much harder to hear and aids immensely in achieving tactical surprise when attacking from all altitudes. Ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever flowing and never did till it broke up when it rained down like. Captain Wilton is now repositioning his aircraft to perform a level 360-degree high G turn. It's the A-10's quick turn rate and small turn radius, which enable it to work effectively over the battlefield, even under marginal weather conditions. Turn in only 1,400 feet. This is less than the size of an average NASCAR racetrack, at well over twice the speed of your favorite driver. On the battlefield, this capability enables the Warthog to turn quickly and evade enemy air defenses.